Welcome to the channel. Today we are in a rural community by the name of Ty Dixon, situated on the border of St. Catherine and St. Anne. It is primarily an agricultural hub where residents focus on growing ground provisions and livestock rearing. Farming in and around Ty Dixon is a way of life, even though it comes with several challenges, which will be discussed further on in the video. But first, let us take a look on this old abandoned house. Before us, this is one of the old surviving historical homes. Often made with wattle and daub, mud plaster and thatch roofs, built by hand using any available natural materials. So one of the key features of these homes were that they were typically small, rectangular structures with packed earth floors. The roofing were thatch roofs made from palm leaves or sugarcane trash, which kept the interior cool. As it relates to the yard, the surrounding yard was used for planting ground provisions like yam, cassava, or banana. One notable feature with all these houses is the fact that all these houses usually have a tank in which water was harvested. Notable, you can also see what is known as cellar floor. So normally you would have wood lying on the flooring and below would be a hollow opening that was known as a cellar. These historic gems must be preserved for the future generation coming up, as soon from now all of these will be destroyed. Let's take a look on the lives of our farmers. We have to go across this river to get to the farm over here. So normally when it rains, access to the farm is not possible. So we're going across, or we're going through the river right now, and we're heading towards the farm. Beautiful. If you can look. We have a stream, a small stream here. But nonetheless, we're going up. So it's not really easy for small farmers actually, you know. It's very tedious. So when, as I said, when the river come down, there's no access to really get to the farm from that angle. So we'll go over the farm right here now. Man, them reap some potato and all them thing there. Eh? Okay. Look nice though, man. I like. Me have about 50 pounds of potato. And me I go cross the bush right here now. Rough, my boy. Yeah, man. It's a good thing the river not come down. A journey the harsh, eh? My man. These type of farming activities are very strenuous, with no machinery, no donkeys, no ox. These men have to cross the river on a daily basis. Just the sheer force of strength and determination. What we will consider as hard labor, these work and tasks come naturally to these men. These men have to do this in order to survive. Very hard, but at the end of the day, it pays off. 20 pound a pumpkin?
Yeah, man.
Nice, man.
Pepper is Pepper X, and the second artist pepper is Carolina Reaper. Then if you Google them two pepper there. Ed Curry breed them. American guy.
Here we have on the farm another historic gem. A tank used to harvest rainwater. Even though outdated and inactive, in its days, this provided water for an entire community. In today's day and age, we have the luxury of running water. And for those who don't have running water, they also have the luxury of black rhino tanks. But for those who were born in the early 50s and 60s, can definitely remember these days when these tanks usually supply an entire community with water. I love the taste of them sitting there. Take time for it. Yeah. Massive farm, this one. As we explored more of the farm, Mr. Shaw took me to his greenhouse. And a greenhouse is a structure with transparent walls and roof, typically made of plastic. This is designed to create a controlled, warm and humid environment for growing plants. By trapping sunlight and heat by means of the greenhouse effect, it allows for year-round cultivation, protecting plants from harsh weather, pests, and various temperatures. Even though the greenhouse is currently empty, he explained the rules of the greenhouse. So before entering, there's a sanitation pool in which anyone who is entering it would have to step inside that pool, in which it disinfects the person's shoes. Even though very challenging, Mr. Shaw has strong hopes of having his greenhouse functional once more. I just want to say thanks to Mr. Shaw once more for giving me a detailed tour of his farm. Thanks, Mr. Shaw, for ensuring Jamaica's food security.